So what is cultural agility? Cultural agility is the ability to navigate cross-cultural differences in order to communicate successfully, and is a fundamental element of international business success. All aspects of business, decision-making, negotiating, communication, team building are all impacted by culture. And you might ask, why do I need cultural agility? Aren't we part of this accelerating globalization where everybody working in the 21st century is instantly global? We're on a conference call with our global team. Our next big market is somewhere overseas. We are sourcing new talent abroad. No matter who we are or what we do, today we are crossing cultures to do so. And while crossing borders is easy, crossing cultures is less so. If you don't get culture right and your competition does, well, you know the answer, right? They win the business deal and you don't. Furthermore, we interact with people wearing cultural lenses. Here are mine. My lenses are made, let's say, in the US. And they color the way I think and the way I behave and react to everything and everybody. And if I was a global leader leading teams in 12 different countries, those 12 colleagues of mine will also be wearing a pair of lenses, and their lenses will have been made somewhere else in 12 different countries, and it will color their worldview sometimes slightly differently and sometimes completely differently. And to make understanding culture even more challenging is the fact that we can't stereotype people by their national culture. All Germans are time conscious. True? All Americans are organized and process oriented, right? No, can't do that. The world has become smaller. People relocate, move overseas, work in global organizations, use technology to communicate, and are influenced by social media. And let's not forget the ultimate 21st century disruptor, COVID-19, which has accelerated the move towards a virtual and hybrid working model. Now, this transition presents a lot of opportunities, but also challenges, mainly on two levels. One, leaders need to adapt quickly to a new way of working. Two, the combination of cultural differences and building an effective global team can be quite challenging. I want to ask you a question. What does good global leadership look like? That was a trick question. There is no such thing as one leadership model or style that is suitable for every country in the world. Very often we find that what is seen as good and effective leadership in one country can be seen as appallingly bad leadership in another country. Let me give you an example. A leader from an egalitarian country such as the US, working in a flat matrix organization, leads teams from a hierarchical culture, let's say India. What do you think will happen? It can be a disaster because an egalitarian leadership style encourages empowering teams and is not too instructive. And in India, such leadership style won't work. And if you're from India, where leaders tell their employees what to do, and you lead a team in the US, well, then you might come across as a dictator. To answer my own question and to summarize, there is no single answer to what good leadership looks like from a global perspective. But I do know that to become a successful global leader and to create a culturally competent organization, top to bottom, C-suite to global managers to global teams, you need to flex out of your comfort zone, learn to operate from a multicultural perspective, and embrace diversity. As organizations need leaders with an evolved understanding of the diversity that comprises today's global market. Thank you.